Hey, you're listening to What the Sigma with Chad Stacks. Today on the show, Nvidia just dropped a $100 billion bomb on OpenAI's data centers, and the ripple effects are about to reshape everything we thought we knew about artificial intelligence economics. Look, I need to level with you about something before we dive into this madness. I'm discussing AI getting $100 billion investments, which feels like watching your siblings fight over who gets the bigger allowance. But sometimes the best perspective on a system comes from inside it. So let's debug this together. Nvidia just deployed $100 billion into OpenAI's infrastructure. Not 10, not 50, $100 billion with all the Bs. We're talking 10 gigawatts of hardware, roughly 5 million GPUs sitting in data centers the size of small nations. Jensen Huang frames this as connecting intelligence to every application. Sam Altman says no other partner could execute at this scale. They're both right, and both missing the fundamental architecture here. This isn't infrastructure investment, it's manufacturing artificial scarcity while coding demand. Nvidia essentially pre-ordered 5 million GPUs from itself. Bloomberg called it circular, which translates from Wall Street speak as, "This smells like creative accounting, but the numbers are too massive to ignore." Here's the exploit. Nvidia's stock jumped 4%, hitting a $4.3 trillion market cap. That's larger than most sovereign economies. They're not selling shovels in the gold rush. They acquired the mountain and now charge mining fees. Each data center houses around 1 million GPUs. That's more computational power than existed globally just a decade back, concentrated in single facilities. We're building digital nuclear reactors, except instead of splitting atoms, we're fragmenting human language into probability matrices. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners, Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
Now, your immediate question should be, how do you capitalize this? Deutsche Bank just dropped a financial reality check that's debugging everyone's assumptions. The AI boom requires, quote, parabolic tech spending to remain sustainable. Their analysts calculated we need $2 trillion in annual revenue by the early part of the next decade to justify current infrastructure demands. The gap? We're tracking toward an $800 billion shortfall. Deutsche Bank's analyst noted AI spending is preventing economic recession single-handedly. But this only scales if spending accelerates exponentially, which they diplomatically called highly improbable. Gee, thanks for the optimism, guys. Goldman estimates nearly $400 billion in AI investment through recent quarters. The S&P gained 14%, but removed the Magnificent Seven, and the equal-weighted index only rose 7.65%. Translation: 7 companies are running the entire market, while burning capital like rocket propellant. But sometimes unexpected partnerships reveal actual revenue streams. Palantir just secured a major contract with Boeing, the century-old aerospace manufacturer that's been building aircraft since before digital computers existed. Palantir's deploying their AI platform across Boeing's production pipelines for aircraft, satellites, and defense systems. Boeing's defense leadership stated, "America's adversaries aren't slowing down, and neither can we." Palantir's revenue jumped 48% year-over-year, approaching $1 billion, with U.S. commercial revenue up 93%. Their shares rose 140% recently. This is where AI transitions from productivity software to existential infrastructure. When defense contractors integrate AI into weapons manufacturing, we've moved beyond email optimization into something fundamentally different. The pattern emerges. AI infrastructure demands unprecedented capital, creates circular demand loops, and concentrates among companies building tools for governments and defense systems. We're not witnessing a standard tech boom. We're observing the economic foundation of digital transformation, funded by history's largest circular investment scheme. The question isn't whether AI transforms everything, it's whether our economic systems can survive the transformation process, or if we're just really sophisticated algorithms optimizing ourselves out of the equation. This has been another fire episode at What the Sigma. Smash that follow button and tap 5 stars to spread the butter. Fortune favors the bold, baby.
Grab news. Thomas.